I'm going to start the recording, and I don't know where Kenny is. Where's Isabella? Who else am I missing? Let me see. I just got a text message from someone. Let me see. They went away. So if anybody wants to go online and play Word Blitz with me, I'd like to invite you. Word Blitz, B-L-I-T-Z. Really, it keeps you up and alert. I've been doing it all week. Okay. So, let's take a look here. Oh, and by the way, did you all check your commercial work last week?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you feel about it?
It's nice. I really liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
And actually, we should do this more often, the commercial things. I really enjoyed last week.
Yeah, you guys did very good. Is your commercial teacher teaching you cue cards now or anything else at UCLA, Indra?
It's different. It's really not the same way that she's teaching than you. We really can't compare. That's why for me it's interesting that you do more commercials. So for me, that just add, and I've got more experience in different way of. It's different.
What is she teaching you cue cards or anything like that?
Not cookout. It's not the same. Well, she just, every week it's different, as I explained to you. So.
But what is she taught you the terminology, the camera? I know she's taught you slating.
Yeah, the slating, there was some exercises where we had to learn, and after there was some slice of life. She talked about the business, how to apply, well, things like that. Well, with just an example.
UCLA is making a big mistake. Big mistake as far as I'm concerned on that one. Okay, so I have Girl Interrupted, which is three women. Who hasn't done Girl Interrupted yet?
I haven't done this.
Okay.
I haven't done that either.
Yelena, did you do it? No, I know Zandra didn't do it. So I'm thinking Indra and Exandra is for three women and Yelena for Girl Interrupted. And Exandra, I want you to play the part of the girl whose apartment they come to. I may have other sides for you guys to do, but I wanted to see you three do that.
Okay.
And I wanted Yelena, I want you to play the role of what is her name? The mean girl, the one that
Lisa?
Lisa.
Huh?
Elisa?
Lisa?
Lisa?
Yeah.
I only see two.
Yeah, I saw just two girls, not
I
three.
did see two girls, yeah.
All right, you two do
That's
that,
easy.
Exandra and Yelena, okay?
Okay.
Did I hear a bark?
Yeah.
I'm going to mute for a minute.
No, it's okay. It was cute. About Alex, I think Andy and Indra. Did you guys work last week? Have you guys worked recently?
About Alex?
Yeah. Andy, have you worked recently with Indra?
We didn't, I forget, but we didn't work last week.
Was it a couple of weeks ago?
It was in January that we worked together.
All right, so that's going to be Indra and Andy, and then I've got 40 carrots. Then I want Eamon and Alyssa.
Yep.
And I want Ramona and Charles. Andy, I'm gonna have you do, oh, Kenneth came in. Just, you're gonna work with Kenny, Carolyn, and Ramona and Charles. As soon as Ken comes in. I don't know where Isabella is. Hi, sweetheart. Kenny, you're gonna work with Carolyn on Ramona and Charles. Turn your sound on because I can't hear you. Okay?
Ramona and Charles.
Ramona and Charles, I've got it.
You and Carolyn. Okay? So let's take a moment and let's read our sides, okay? Out loud, do your. In fact,
What?
why don't we do this? Well, I've never done this before. Why don't I put you in rooms and just cold read it once? Okay, just to get your mouth going.
Okay, let me get it.
So I'm gonna put you in breakout rooms. So in room 1, I'm going to put Alexandra and Yelena. In room 2, I'm going to put Carolyn and Kenneth. In room 3, I'm going to put Andy and Indra. And in room 4, Alyssa and Eamon. I'm going to open the rooms. I'm only going to give you 10 minutes and then we're going to come back. Please join your rooms. Indra, you're in, there you go. Kenny, join your room. You're in room 2. Carolyn,
Yes. Yes, we,
sweetheart, you don't talk too much, trust me.
okay.
Your input is always so nice, and so we're grateful for it, always. Believe me,
Yeah, thank
I
you.
have no patience with people who do that. You're not one of them. Yes, Kenneth,
Yes.
everything's okay?
Uh, long story. Trying to survive.
It's actually getting harder and harder to survive.
I know. Oh my God, my company laid off 12% of people.
You weren't laid off, were you?
Oh no, that's why I was in the meeting. I was in the survive meeting. Yeah.
Oh my God. What company do you work for?
I work for an aerospace company called Northrop Grumman.
Okay,
Those are jobs that people never think they're gonna get laid off from, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. That's what they promised.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off, You get lower pay for security, just like a public sector jobs.
Yeah.
well,
But they laid them off
I
anyway.
think that everybody is being taken advantage of right now.
Oh yeah.
It's my basic feeling that the few people that are taking advantage of us are not even American. I'm sorry to say that, that we've let ourselves be eaten by the big fish, so.
It's amazing what all there's so many mergers and buyouts. There'll be just, 3 mega corporations. It'll be like the War of the Six Cities as shown.
Yes. Yeah, there's someone made a comment, the real famous writer who wrote about the pigs,
Oh,
Animal Farm.
yeah.
animal, he said he wouldn't even know what to say about this time, it's like, it's fearful for people like Alexandra's age. What are you, 25?
No, I'm 31.
Well, still, even in your age range, Alyssa, that's your age range too, right?
I'm a little older, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I worry. I worry for the grandchildren,
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
it wasn't like that, I had it easy compared to what you guys have. Anyway, enough of that. So what I want to do is, before we even do this, I want to talk to you about casting networks, because there's been a lot of changes in casting networks. If you send in a tape, you should get a confirmation right away that that tape went through. And
Yeah.
I've noticed that they've started putting up your auditions actually in your box.
Your profile.
Yeah,
That's great. That's
they do that.
great.
I don't like that.
No?
Not
Kind of
really.
clutters things up
I never even thought about
because
that.
you're reading
Yeah.
sides for this one part.
Yes.
And the casting directors will be looking at your profile and wondering why you're acting in this scene for a character they've never heard of. This doesn't make.
I don't like it either.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So
I
Um,
think
those,
I think
and
you can take them
also,
down.
what?
I think you can take them down if you want. You should have the
Oh.
power to take them down.
What? We should also have the power not to have them put our age up on IMDb, which they do, which is like illegal. Try and fight them on that.
Mm.
But the other thing is that they're now telling, my agents at least are telling us, they want them in a smaller profile when you send them in. So now we have to learn what all these different numbers mean, which is just like, oh my God. It's very confusing, you guys, very confusing. So I just want you guys to be aware that if you don't get a confirmation from Casting Network that they've received it, then they haven't received it and you need to call them. Okay?
Hmm.
And they will help you. They're very, very good about that. Very good.
Okay.
So this, just letting you know. Now, I'm going to ask you all, before we start, I'm going to ask you what your intention is. What's your character's intentions? What do they want? And what's getting in their way? Okay? So starting with Carolyn, what do you want from from the character that Kenny's playing?
What do I want? I actually want, he's the mailman, well, he's seen my, what's the intent? The intent is that he leaves me alone, to tell you the truth. He's gone through my mail, so he knows something about me personally. And I'm upset about it. Yeah, I'm upset about it.
So that's okay. I don't want you to, I know that's a given. But what is it that you want to get from him?
I want to get someone's address from him. A
Okay.
forwarding address. That's
You
the,
want some information from him.
yes, I
Okay.
want information from him.
What is blocking you? Him?
No, he's the one that has to provide it to me.
No, but what
Because-
is blocking you from getting what you want? That you have to overcome?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Is he acting innocent about it?
No,
It's,
I don't know enough about it, I suppose. Yeah, that's the truth. I really don't know enough about it.
all right, we'll make a choice right now. You want to get someone's address. Whose address is this person to you?
Someone that I'm smitten by, someone that I have feelings for.
Do you
And
want this mailman to know that?
he does know it because he's gone through my mail.
So there's a lot of different emotions going on, isn't there, honey?
Yeah.
Like embarrassment and uneasy. And why is he going through your mail?
Because he's bored.
Ah, is he?
Mhm. His
So-
life is uninteresting.
Or is he interested in you?
Maybe because of what I've written to this gentleman. He may be
Exactly.
interested. Yeah.
So see, that can be some stuff going all underneath here. So that it make those choices, honey.
Okay.
Kenny, what do you want? I can't hear you, but you're doing great, mime. I see your lips moving.
What I want, I'm curious about her. So I want more information about her. Why did she write this postcards? And
But as a
how-
mailman, you're not supposed to be reading someone's mail.
yes, as he explained, they're postcards. So it's there. It's hard not to see them. You see them, you read them.
So are you teasing her?
A little bit, or a lack of the social awareness that I shouldn't be reading her postcards and asking her questions like that. This is really,
Right.
yeah.
That's a no-no. So there's something else happening there, isn't there?
Yes, maybe I'm curious about the person,
All right.
and now I'm met this person, so I have a lot of questions about her, so I want to find out. Yeah.
But what, I understand all that, but what, I don't know, if somebody was a mailman to me and he was asking me a lot of questions, I would get very friggin' nervous as to
Yeah,
what his intention is. So you need to tell me what at this, you can always change your intentions, you guys.
uh-huh.
but I'd like you to make a choice.
Uh-huh.
And then when you're doing the character, those intentions can change. But if you
Okay.
don't make any choice at all,
Uh-huh.
and there's nothing, we're like, why are you doing this?
Yes.
So make a choice.
Okay. So the choice is I'm curious about this person. So I want to know more about this person.
The person she's writing to or her?
Her.
Her.
Guess that why would a person keep writing those things when there's no response at all, and you know, and being so hurt. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Alicia, talk to me about what you want.
I want this guy Peter to leave me alone so I can return to my normal, safe life.
Is Eamon playing Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is he doing to you, Alyssa?
He's pursuing me because he's in love with me, and he wants me to pick excitement over boring and safe.
Ah. And you don't want any of that.
I think maybe 5% of me kind of does, but 95% is like a white picket fence person who's only known kind of, middle of the road, safety, like peace and quiet type of life.
Yeah, kind of like American Dream starts
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Eamon, what do you want, honey?
Well, I'm really in love with her and I want to enjoy life with her. And so what's in my way is that she doesn't return the feeling. She's got her family on her mind, some other person named Trina, her mother, I think maybe another boyfriend, something like that. But I sense that she really does want to have a really wild romance. I'm fully convinced of that. But she's kind of stubborn. But me, I'm spontaneous. I'm a loose
So
cannon.
she won't, yeah, you want to go do adventure and she doesn't want adventure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Andy, what do you
Yes.
want?
My objective is I want to sleep with her. And the obstacle is she wants a more serious relationship.
Oh, and you just want a shallow one?
Yeah.
You pig.
But-
You pig. No, I'm joking. That's what
Director's
every
note.
man wants, right?
Director's notes. Pig.
Funny. But she's not playing that game with you.
No, she isn't.
Indra,
Well, I think, Andy said everything. Well, I'm angry. I want more than just sex. So I'm shouting and just,
shouting, don't describe what you're doing as an actress. Indra, never do that because a director will go, what? Huh?
okay. I'm angry. I want him to understand, although I know that he understood and it just faking that he doesn't understand. And I've been with him for 7 years. And from the beginning, I wanted something serious, but after 7 years, nothing changed. And but the obstacle is that he doesn't want to
Commit.
he understood, but he doesn't want to say frankly that he just turning around the conversation, saying that 7 years ago he was too young, and so basically this is this.
Just to remind you, so that for all of you, if a director comes up to you and asks you, what is your intention or your objective, keep it simple. Don't
Okay.
tell them how you're going to play it. Just say, just like you say, Indra, I want him to marry me, or we need to stop it. You know, but I'm now it's kind of late because I've wasted 7 years, you know. Okay,
Okay.
Alexandra.
Yes. So I think that the character, Lisa, I think that she wants to feel like she is healed and able to move on. I think that's what she wants. Um,
You're her
I
now.
want to be healed and I want to move on with my life and I want to be better.
Good girl. But then,
But then I've
by
a
the,
reminder, right? My friend, she she's
not
just,
your friend, trust me,
what's that?
not your friend.
Yes.
You guys were in a, do you know this story?
So no, I'm not familiar with this story.
You both were in a mental institution together.
Okay.
And just so you know, you were put there because you were screwing your father.
Okay.
And it was a really complex situation.
Okay.
She, on the other hand, is crazier than shit and egotist, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, and she wants to break you for some reason. She hates you.
She probably hates herself. Misery loves company.
There you go. And she hates herself. You know how sometimes you go after someone and you don't know why? They just piss you off. I
Yep.
think, I'll tell you the truth, I think it's past life.
Yeah.
I think you suddenly come in contact with someone, you don't know why you don't like them, but you just don't.
Yeah.
You know? Ooh,
Yes. Oh, I know that. I know that feeling.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Elaine, turn on your mic, sweetie. So you're playing the evil.
Yeah, I'm playing evil. So my intention at the beginning, I just want to crash Daisy's flat because I need to spend the night over. And well, I envy her because even though she's screwing her father, somebody cares about her, and she get out of that institution, and I didn't.
No, you broke away, right?
I ran away. So I envy her, and I would do everything possible to make her feel like a shit.
And I think it's uncontrollable for you.
I think some people, they speak first and then thinks later,
Yes.
and not caring about other people's feelings. I think there is a condition to it when people disregard other people's feelings. So I think that's probably me in this case.
I absolutely agree with you because I could never understand why she was so hateful of this girl, you know.
No, she's sick. It's mental condition when you are not reacting to people
in a normal
when
way.
you don't see their emotions, when you don't, your brain is not.
Care about their emotions, in other words.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've always wondered about how you start to get angry over that line about you don't have a bath. You don't have, I mean, there's something weird about that, you know.
Oh, because she wants a tab, because they're both cutting themselves. They are cutters. They are both like on suicidal watch. And so in a bathtub, that's where you do it.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take Carolyn and
Kenny. Oh.
Kenny. All right, so Kenny's not here. Kenny's probably eating or something. Kenny. Not here. Okay, so let's take Eamon and Alyssa first.
Ready?
Not yet. Oh. Okay, ready.
You can't force your way in here.
Wait. I'm sorry, I muted myself. There you go. Carolyn was still on camera and I was talking to you guys, so I apologize.
No worries. We'll start again. You can't force your way in here.
For Christ's sake, Anne, this is so bloody indignified.
Please, I'm not alone. Mother's in her room.
No, she's not. I saw her go out just past noon. And Trina, I've been waiting hours for that bastard Boylan to leave. Where is he?
He's got a girlfriend in the building.
Do you care?
I just didn't expect to have to spend the evening alone.
Well, now you don't.
Peter, sit down, Peter. I want to talk to you.
Okay, I want to talk to you too.
Now, Peter, this has got to stop. You know that. You're a very intelligent boy. You're even a rather sensitive boy. You have a way of a kind of natural authority that is
Very unusual.
very unusual in
In a lad of my years.
in a lad of your. Don't mock me. Now, Peter, since you are intelligent and sensitive, you must have some
Insight.
yes, some small insight into my position, my feelings. It must be obvious, at least I hope it is, that I'm a respectable woman. I mean, I know what happened in Greece. Nevertheless,
May I speak now? By the time I was 10, I'd had 4 passports. My mother buzzed around a lot, and I'll say this for her, she was always ready to yank me along with her. I wasn't left to the servants. My old man's kind of standard son of a bitch, and my mother...
oh, Peter, I'm sure I remind you of your mother. You may not have been conscious of it, but...
I've never known a woman who reminded me less of my mother.
Huh?
You know who reminds me of my mother? Trina reminds me of my mother.
Oh, God.
All I'm trying to say is that I'm only 22,
I know.
but I've been around. I've had my quota of girls and their mothers.
Do you spare the grannies?
You're an astonishingly unsophisticated woman, you know. Very middle class.
You are ridiculous.
You're smiling. That's the first time you've really smiled at me. Do you like for me to be ridiculous? It's easy.
Peter, I don't know what to say. I'm very touched and absolutely horrified
Why?
because I had no idea. Peter, I cannot let you come here again.
I think you're right about that. We'll take an apartment.
Peter, I want you to go now.
No, that's not what you want.
I mean it.
In all the hoo-ha around here, I think I forgot to tell you that I am in love with you.
Very honored and terribly flattered. But Peter, for you to be in love with me, it just isn't convenient. You can't just fling yourself into my life like some crazy sit. In everything I move, I have to step over you. You're upsetting things. My life has a certain balance and harmony.
You'd be better off with a little chaos.
Well, you can certainly provide that.
It's the youth bit. Spontaneity. Say what you mean what you feel. Pow, action now. You'll learn to love it.
No, I won't. Don't you understand? I've had all that pow, action now business. What I want is Pow, tranquility now.
How about trying for dead?
I mean it.
I don't believe you.
Then believe this. I am not attracted to young boys. Not you, not any.
Lady, that is a lie. I don't know about anybody else, but you are certainly attracted to me. Why can't you be honest? What are you so frightened of?
It's horrible.
What is?
Falling all over a young man.
But you not falling all over me?
Not yet.
Oh, well, that was honest.
I am not in love with you.
You don't know whether you are or not. You haven't given yourself a chance. You're so spooked by the idea of what people will think you can't think yourself, Anne. Who are all these people whose opinions count so much? Your mother? Your daughter? Mayor Lindsay? Your mother is charming, but she couldn't care if I were still in short pants as long as she hooks up with the Hohenhausers.
Are you arrogant?
And as for Trina,
Please go.
you are a beautiful and desirable woman. I love you, Anne. Let me love you.
Oh God, it's my mother.
Okay. So let me start with you, please, Eamon. I forgot. She's about 45 years old. And
Oh,
you're 22. Just turned 22. And
wow.
yeah,
That's a big difference.
there's a huge difference. And the writer gives you a couple of hints, and I just want to bring them up here. When she first says boy, that's your first hint. She thinks of you as a boy. Number
Mhm.
two, you're not only a young man, but you are a sexy man and a very rich man. And you slept with her mother. You slept with her sister. You slept through her entire friggin' family. You're kind of like Dennis, you're kind of like, oh, what's his name? Why am I, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh, I'm home. What's his name? Jack Nicholson. You're kind of like a young cross between Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise. So
Wow.
I at you, and you're so bright. I mean, you're Harvard, you've advanced in school, you've done you've graduated way high, even out of college, and you can sweet talk all these women into being your lovers.
Wow.
So you kind of played him wacky and fast and this and no. I think you need to seduce her
Mm,
because that's what's worked for you,
okay.
with
He
you.
he just comes across as a narcissist.
Oh, he is. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
very correct. But not all narcissists act like a narcissist. Just like all drunks don't act like drunks. I mean,
mm,
this man that can sweet, no, what are you afraid of, baby? Come on. You
mm,
got to believe in me. Oh, now she reminds me of my mother. You're breaking her down, trying to break her down slowly.
mm.
Every excuse she comes up with, you've got one that, come on, come on. And this is a very different role for you, Eamon. This isn't the bad guy role. This isn't the Texas Ranger kind of role. This isn't the frontier man. I wanted you to play a real romantic kind of guy. He said, when he says, I've slept with mothers, he says, you leave the grannies alone. You slept with them all. You slept with them. That's why she said, oh my God, my, mother's coming. You slept with her mother.
Ugh.
And something happened to you when where was it? Greece, you said?
Somewhere in Greece,
Somewhere
something happened.
Greece, something happened to the two of you.
Mm,
I'm not sure what oh my hairs. I'm not sure what it was, but something happened where maybe she kissed you and it got a little romantic and you felt something for her. You actually really felt something for her.
Mm.
But I think you have to make the choice. Do you feel this way about all women? Do you just love to conquer them and leave them? Because Alyssa, I think that's what your fear is. You've got two fears. One, you know you're attracted to him because he's very cute, he's very handsome, and he's very smart, and he's very rich. But that's not who you are. This is your challenge, Eamon, is to get this very conservative. She's the only one in the family you haven't slept with. You kind of conquered them all. So, and Alyssa, your fear is your age. You know, at 22, he's going to fall in love with someone else in 10 days. You don't want that reputation put on you. Your mother is going to be totally upset because your mother's in her 50s and has slept with him. And this is the Eamon. Don't judge this character. This is a kid who really loves women and he gets a kick out of conquering them.
How old is Alyssa's character?
I don't know. I guess right now it's gonna be Alyssa's age. You know, maybe somewhere around 4. I don't know. Let's make her 42. I know you're not that old, Alyssa, but let's make her around 42. You know, but you're 22. That's still, 20 years difference. Her
Yeah.
mother is probably 50, 53, but beautiful. Her sister is probably 35 and beautiful, but just like your mother. So, Alyssa, you're fighting your own feelings. And this guy is kind of like Don Quixote, Eamon.
Mm.
Got that Don Quixote kind of charming, cute as a button.
Mm.
You've been sitting outside waiting for this guy to go. I don't know who the guy is. Alyssa, you need to pick him out. I don't know if he's your brother or a friend, but you've been waiting there. You're ready to pounce on her. You really don't care. Because the thing about you, Eamon, this character, which I don't know about you, Alyssa, but I've run into lots of guys like this. Because when I was performing on stage, it didn't matter what their age was. They saw me how they saw me. Do you know what I mean? Once a guy sees you a certain way, that's how they see you. And your age doesn't seem to matter at that point. And it's just another conquest for them.
Mm.
It's not saying you're shallow, but yeah, you're kind of shallow. And you just don't want to be one of his victims, although you're terribly attracted to him. And Eamon, you really are attracted to her. It's not just a conquest. You really think she's so interesting and smart and beautiful. And so we need to play these two dimensions, you guys, really strongly. So let's do it one more time. We don't have to do the whole thing, but I want to see how fearful you get, Alyssa, about what the ramifications are if you do sleep with them. Because it could be all over the network the next day. I mean, imagine if your picture was up on Facebook with him saying, I slept with her. Scary in its own way.
You can't force your way in here.
For Christ's sake, Anne, this is so bloody undignified.
Please, I'm not alone. Mother's in her room.
No, she's not. I saw her go out just past noon. And Trina, I've been waiting for hours for that bastard Boylan to leave. Where is he?
He's got a girlfriend in the building.
Do you care?
I just didn't expect to have to spend the evening alone.
Well, now you don't.
Peter, sit down, Peter. I want to talk to you.
Okay, I want to talk to you too.
Now, Peter, this has got to stop. You know that. You are a very intelligent boy. You're even a rather sensitive boy. you have a way of a kind of natural authority that is
Very unusual.
very unusual
In a lad of my years.
in a lad of your. Don't mock me. Now, Peter, since you are intelligent and sensitive, you must have some small,
Insight.
yes, some small insight into my position, my feelings. It must be obvious, at least I hope it is, that I'm a respectable woman. I mean, I know what happened in Greece. Nevertheless,
May I speak now? By the time I was 10, I'd had 4 passports. My mother buzzed around a lot, and I'll say this was this for her. She was always ready to yank me along with her. I wasn't left to the servants. My old man's kind of a standard son of a bitch, and my mother.
oh, Peter, I'm sure I remind you of your mother. You may not have been conscious of it, but
I've never known a woman who reminded me less of my mother.
huh?
You know who reminds me of my mother? Trina reminds me of my mother.
Oh, God.
All I'm trying to say is that I'm only 22,
I know.
but I've been around. I've had my quota of girls and their mothers.
Do you spare the grannies?
You're an astonishingly unsophisticated woman, you know. Very middle class.
You are ridiculous.
You're smiling. That's the first time you've really smiled at me. Do you like for me to be ridiculous? It's easy.
Peter, I don't know what to say. I'm very touched and absolutely horrified
Why?
because I had no idea. Peter, I cannot let you come here again.
I think you're right about that. We'll take an apartment.
Peter, I want you to go now.
No, that's not what you want.
I mean it.
In all the hoo-ha around here, I think I forgot to tell you that I am in love with you.
I'm very honored and terribly flattered. But Peter, for you to be in love with me just isn't convenient. You can't just fling yourself into my life like some crazy sit. In every time I move, I have to step over you. You're upsetting things. My life has a certain balance and harmony.
You'd be better off with a little chaos.
Oh, you certainly provide that.
It's the youth bit. Spontaneity. Say what you mean what you feel. Pow, action now. You'll learn to love it.
No, I won't. Don't you understand? I've had all that pow action now business. What I want is pow tranquility now.
How about trying for dead?
I mean it.
I don't believe you.
Then believe this. I am not attracted to young boys. Not you, not any.
Lady, that is a lie. I don't know about anybody else, but you are certainly attracted to me. Why can't you be honest? What are you so frightened of?
It's horrible.
What is?
Falling all over a young man.
But you're not falling all over me.
Not yet.
Well, that was honest.
I am not in love with you.
You don't know whether you are or not. You haven't given yourself a chance. You're so spooked by the idea of what people will think. Think you can't think yourself, Anne. Who are all these people whose opinions count so much? Your mother, your daughter, Mayor Lindsay. Your mother is charming, but she wouldn't care if I were still in short pants as long as she hooks up with the Hohenhausers.
Are you arrogant?
As for Trina,
Please go.
you are a beautiful and desirable woman. I love you, Anne. Let me love you.
God, it's my mother.
Okay, so you got to be a lot more upset when, oh God, it's my mother.
Okay.
He's starting to woo you there. You need to show me, Alyssa, you're starting to fall for it. Huh. You know, really. because you say a couple things where you are really interested. I think at the beginning, Alyssa, you have to really be adamant about this has got to stop. No, this has got to stop. Also, I'm sure I remind you of your mother. Make a choice there. Yeah, I don't know what your choice is, but you need to make a choice. Peter, I just cannot let you go. At that point, when you say, Peter, I can't let you come here again, you're really defending yourself. And he knows it. He's going in for the kill. Eamon's going in for the, we need to see that. We need to see that he's got you so wrapped in his verbiage that you're beginning to get closer and closer to the camera. You're beginning to really fall for him. Oh my God, mother's coming. I mean, that's the one thing that saves you. Does that make sense? Because it's Don Quixote. He has talked you into it. Whether or not he believes it or not, it doesn't matter. Because you know what the ending's going to be. So make your choices there. And I need to see you start to come together towards him. Of, oh. I think especially when he talks about your mother and your sister. There's something that makes you feel, I don't know, just he kind of pleases you there. He's really, even though you say, oh, you arrogant, I think you're kind of flirting with him there. I don't think you're that really upset. I think he's right. He knows she'd sleep with anybody to get to his family. I mean, he's from this very wealthy, aristocratic, famous family. Okay, good, guys. Any questions?
No.
Yeah, she starts to turn in the middle.
Huh?
Like she starts to turn around the corner in the middle.
I think, well, no, I didn't say in the middle. I think more towards the end.
Yeah.
I think when you say, you arrogant, I think somewhere around there, it's a little bit before there, you're flirting with him. You're starting to really, you're starting to enjoy it. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next. Indra and Andy. Turn on your sound, sweetheart. Indra, turn on your microphone. Good. All right, so Andy, what oh, we already talked about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah. Come here a sec. Look at me. Look at me, Sarah. I'm sorry, okay? Sometimes things need to be said, and in those instances, being an asshole comes in handy. You okay?
Stop.
What?
Just stop. I'm serious.
Come on, all that talk about death? Tell me you don't want to.
No, stop.
What?
You know what I want. I wanted to have acted like my boyfriend 7 years ago, taking me to a movie, brought me a fucking ice cream cone. That's what I want. Instead of being the guy who permanently fucked up my expectation for normalcy in a relationship. The guy that made me explain to my mom, no, Josh isn't exactly my boyfriend. He's just some guy that sleeps with me when he comes home, pining for my best friend, too drunk to see straight.
Sarah, I was 20.
So was I.
My dad had just left my mom.
Is that your excuse?
I was angry, okay? I was angry at my dad. I was angry at fucking Ben.
But you didn't even see what you were doing to me.
Scene.
Oh, it's a short one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Indra, I lost somewhere at the very beginning when you said on vacation. Could you say that slowly again right now so I understand what you're talking about?
On vacation? I didn't say on vacation.
Well, I don't know what you said. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
In the beginning is stop. Just stop. I'm serious. No, stop. You know what I want? I want you to have acted like my boyfriend 7 years ago. Taken me to a movie, brought me a fucking ice cream cone.
After that,
That's why I want, instead of being the guy who permanently fucked up my expectation for normalcy in
okay, fucked up my expectations.
okay, fucked up my expectations
Telling, what's the next line?
for normalcy in the relationship.
Telling your father,
The guy that makes me explain to my mom, no, Josh isn't exactly my boyfriend. It's just some guy that sleeps with me when he comes home pining for my best friend, too drunk to see straight.
oh, so he's an alcoholic as well.
Yeah,
And come home from my
pining for my best friend, too drunk to see straight.
so he was sleeping with your best friend?
He was looking for my best friend, but he was too drunk and then he slept with me.
Wow. Okay, I think you got to improvise a scene because it needs more dialogue and it's pretty much all your scene, Indra, and if we don't understand you, it's not a scene at all. You know,
Okay.
Andy, you're saying that you were 20 years old at the time. So you guys really, this is for 27-year-olds. You've been together for 27. Since you've been 20, is that right?
So yeah, we'd be 27, been together 7 years. Yeah.
Change the line to I was young, Andy. I don't, you guys don't look 20, number one. Number two, it'll make it a much more painful for Indra if she's more in her 30s and you're more in your 30s, Andy, because this is a time when a woman, you know, she's going to have a baby, would have a baby, you know, it will really put a time clock on you, Indra, you know, so that it's even more upsetting. If he's an alcoholic, Indra, you're dealing with something here when you say, who came to my house after he was lost looking for my girlfriend and drunk. What you're saying there, do you know what you're saying there?
Yeah, understood. It's what I said, but you said differently.
No, but I mean, there's something very painful right here I want you to get. And that is, you guys ended up together, honey, because he was drunk. He wanted to get with your girlfriend, but he was too drunk to find her, and he ended up with you. Wow. That's a big one for a woman to have on her mind for 7 years. and he's not treated you well. You know what I mean? So it's gonna make you feel a lot more different than you're feeling right now, Indra. So let's have an improv, because and take it from, you know, maybe from where you say you were too drunk to find my girlfriend and you ended up with me. What does that mean? Let's see what that means to the two of you.
So wait, you want us to start from there
Around
or
that,
start from the?
yeah, I want what stop it. What you're really saying, Indra, is I don't want to make love to you right now. I don't want to be with you right now. You know,
Okay.
find Andy, then you guys get into it from there.
Okay, stop
Okay.
it. I don't want to have sex with you now. Just leave me alone.
What's gotten into you?
Nothing. Nothing. I just don't want to don't touch me. Just leave me alone. I'm angry.
I mean, sometimes you gotta say what's on your mind and tell the truth. And yeah, you might sound like an asshole, but certain things have to be said.
I can't continue like that. He has to stop. It's over. It's over. It's okay. Just leave me alone.
What do you mean it's over?
It's over because I've been waiting for so long, and it's not working between us. No, I don't want this. You know
What's not
what?
working? I don't get it.
It's not working between you and me. You know what? What I want is a real boyfriend, you know? I want someone to take care of me. I want someone, you know, who can buy me flowers or an ice cream. We go to the restaurant. We can, you know, someone who's in my life and care about me. And instead, you're not my brother, and you didn't even care about me. And what I when I think about, you know, we ended up together because, you know, you made a mistake. You just wanted to have sex with my friend, and you were too drunk to realize that she wasn't there and I was there. And this relationship just started like that. But, you know, I've been hoping for 7 years that maybe you will change, maybe you will fall in love with me, maybe you will become my real boyfriend. But no, I just realized after 7 years that I just wasted 7 years. And no, it's okay. Just leave me alone. I have to move on.
I mean, I was young when we got together. What are you saying to me?
Yes, I was young too, but you know, things change, should change after 7 years. I don't feel that you are my boyfriend. And it's not worth that where we continue on that basis.
So what do we do? What am I supposed to do now?
I told you, just, you know, I think we should just, you know, move on, and that's it.
You know, I'm stopping it because it's interesting. Andy, you're kind of like, you don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm at a loss of what to say.
Yeah, it's like, but I find it interesting that you honestly are just not even aware of it. Do you think that you're still an alcoholic?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a problem.
No, not you. This character.
I know I'm answering as the character.
All right, so
No.
it was just that one night you were drunk or whatever. So I'm curious how you could be so unaware that this is coming down.
I think maybe I'm in denial about,
Okay.
having a drinking problem.
And that
And
then,
I just
well,
think this is normal, and I don't know where, because according to me, this is like a normal relationship. I don't know where she's coming from.
well, what's interesting though is that she has explained where she's coming from really well. Indra, you did a good job.
Thank you.
I suspect from what Indra did with you, Andy, is that you're living in a place that she pays for. You drive a car that she's paying for. She's the one that buys you gifts. She's the one that takes you on vacation. And you have contributed only as much as you need to keep this relationship going. Do you know what I mean? And so that would make sense that you are taken aback because you've just never thought of it. She's always taken care of everything, and you've been happy to be here. And so I think for this scene, both of you, when you go in to do it, need to think of the before life. Really heavy duty. Like, maybe Indra, he lost his job and he's not even looking for a job. Do you know what I mean? That's something that has disturbed you before you were able to keep it balanced in your brain, but now this is too much. This is, you're now aware that you're a victim of him taking advantage of you. Andy, I don't think you think of yourself as taking advantage of her because you've never had to really do anything in this relationship. You literally fell into her bed, and it's been peaceful and happy here for you. So I can understand you being in the improv. It gave me a lot of knowledge of you. You're dumbfounded by this whole thing. Like, huh? That's good. Okay. So when you go in to the room, I want you guys to work on the before life between you. This improv was really good. I found out a lot of stuff. Did you guys, I mean, can you see? I mean, it was interesting, Andy. I've never seen you like, you just had nothing to say. It was interesting for me to see that the character had really taken over you and you were just like dumbfounded.
Yeah, I mean, the information that you gave us was helpful.
Yeah.
Just to sort of help fill in the context, because I guess I just hadn't detailed out the back life of this scene.
I think that in a scene like this that's short, not too long, where you don't have a lot of words to defend yourself with, that those kind of pauses that you took just now in the improv were very interesting. And it was helpful to Indra to see no reaction. Now, you have my full, I don't care if you want to improvise a little bit in the scene.
Okay.
I think it'll be helpful.
Gotcha.
All
Okay.
right. Next. Is it raining out?
I'm not sure. I don't hear it in my place. Plus, I'm gonna. Sandra,
I don't think it's gonna rain anymore. I just looked up the weather. That's it.
That
Oh.
was it for the rain?
That's what the weather said in my computer. Yeah, and my yeah.
I have to turn on my water soon. Because it didn't rain that much, but okay. Damn. All right. So here we go.
Identify yourself.
it's Lisa. Daisy, it's Lisa.
You got Valium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Daisy. Peace, man. Peace. Come on. I'm sorry for being a bitch. I was a drug. That's for you.
That's Ruby. My dad bought her for me. This is the Castro convertible.
Oh,
It pulls out.
yeah. Where at the bathroom?
Right there.
You don't have a tab?
No, I don't.
What about upstairs?
No. Yeah, okay. So, what did you escape or what?
Actually, we're going to Florida.
Oh, wow.
Um, all you have is a master and your chicken.
So, what are you girls gonna do in Florida?
I'm going to be the new Cinderella at Walter Disney's new theme park. Susanna's gonna be Snow White. You can come if you want to. You can you can be a cocker spaniel that eats spaghetti. I want to make pancake in the morning. I want to make pancake in the morning.
There's just a market around the corner. The pans are under the sink and silverware's in the drawer. Do you have any money? Like, do you have some sort of safety net down there? People you know that's down in Florida? Any relatives or friends or anything?
Yeah.
This is for your pancakes. Just don't make a lot of noise in the morning. I like to sleep in. But I'll come down when I'm ready. Give me the Valium.
We don't need your daddy's money.
Then just leave it there and give me the fucking Valium.
What? What? What this? What this?
Let go.
Find out your new silver?
Get the fuck off of me.
Let's appeal for daddy, huh?
Look at your own arm, asshole.
I'm sick, Daisy. We know that. But here you are in so-called recovery, playing Betty Cocker, cut up like a goddamn Virginia ham. Help me understand, Daisy. Because I thought you didn't do Valium. Tell me how the SafeNet is working for you. Tell me that you don't take that blade and drag it across your skin and pray for the courage to press down. Tell me how your daddy helped you cope with that. Illuminate me.
My father loves me.
I bet with every inch of his manhood.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Look, please just be gone in the morning. And you know what? You're jealous, Lisa, because I got better, because I was released, because I have a chance at a life.
They didn't release you because you're better, Daisy. They just give up. You call this a life? Taking daddy's money, buying you dollies and knickknacks, and eating his fucking chicken, betting it up like a prize. Huh, you change the scenery, but not the fucking situation. And the warden makes house call. And everybody knows that he fucks you. What they don't know is that you like it. Hmm? You like it. Hey, man, it's cool. It's okay. It's fine. It's fucking fine. A man is a dick. Is dick. Is chicken. Is a dad. Volume. A spectrum. Whatever. Whatever. You like being Miss Random? Probably all you. Never know. Huh?
Have fun in Florida.
Okay. I know it's been a couple of weeks since you've been with us, Elena, but you've gone back to just reading. You're not, even with a cold read, you gotta take it into camera more, baby.
Mhm.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, I can't let you get sing song. Did you
Okay.
yourself getting
Okay.
because we can't hear you.
Got
And
it. Got it.
I think you need to really rub it in. I think
Mhm.
you're correct in what you said of your jealousy. So I think the first thing you need to do is we need to hear you knock. Did you hear me knocking?
Mm.
All right, so then hello.
Can you hear me knocking?
Yeah.
Okay. No, knocking is not working. Okay, so we can do hello or something.
Hello, identify yourself.
Mhm.
Hello, it's me, so but you are nervous about even opening the door to her, so that's why you say, wait, do you have Valium? Yes, I've got Valium. Then the door opens and in you come. You're trying to be nice, Elena, but you're not a nice person. So there are things that you need to spot right away. What is this? She says, that's Ruby. It's a stuffed animal. And this is my rollout bed. It'll roll out for you. So when she says this is Ruby or whatever the name of the animal is, that's where you get stuffed animal from. Then you need to take a moment when you open the refrigerator.
Mhm.
Wait, you've just got chicken in here? Because then it makes sense for you bringing the stuffed animal, the chicken. Everything about her is trying to be a perfect little mother. Her house is filled with little bric-a-brac and little nice things and little dollies. So she's half woman, half child. And that just pisses you off, Elena, because you've never had any of that. You've probably been beaten, raped, hung on the streets, probably did heroin, but probably from a rich family who's had enough money to put you in a good, a good home like this. And you're always running away and being dragged back in. But you've never had any love. You've never had any feeling. You've never had anything but bad shit. Whereas you said before, at least she's been loved by her father. So you start to have a go at her with the refrigerator, the doll. But what pisses you off is there's no bathtub. So you're trying to point out what she doesn't have. And then when you go to give her the Valium, you've got to do this. You've got to reach toward the camera and then a wrist. You have to reach towards her too, Alexandra. What pisses you off is that she is cutting herself. So yeah, try that together, you guys. Can you put your hand down more like this so she can see it. Ow, ow. Can you do that, Alexandra? Let go.
Get off of me.
Yeah. We
Okay.
need to see, unfortunately, it's on camera, but you guys, you
Yeah.
gotta keep doing it.
Okay.
I think that pisses you off beyond belief that she cuts like you cut, because I don't think you knew that.
Hmm.
I don't think you knew that. So she's sick, just as sick as you, and yet she gets to live in this nice little apartment, with her little refrigerator and you had to break out of there and run away with nothing. And when she hands you the money, I think that's the end. That really tips the scale. Why do you think that would piss you off, Yelena?
Because I know it's not her money. It's her daddy's money.
So you really have to push that, ugh, that horrible guy, ugh. And that's what pisses you off. So now, Alexandra, you're placed in a very bad position, but I think that you've been raised. I don't know if you've seen this movie. Have you seen this movie?
I have not seen this movie, no.
Lena, have you seen this movie?
I saw a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a really powerful movie. I think that you've always been raised to be polite, the nice girl. Even in the home, everybody liked you. You were always very happy, warm, and oh, it's so great to see you. You tried to be everybody's mommy. So you're trying to be very polite, very nice, give her the keys to the place, give her some money for food. All you want is to go to sleep. You want that Valium to go to sleep, to be left alone. And maybe, just maybe, to kill yourself. And I think Elena puts the nail in the coffin with what she says to you, because the next day we find that you're dead. You've committed suicide with the Valium. So, I want to try it again. So we can get these points here.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Identify yourself.
It's Lisa. Daisy? It's Lisa.
You got the Valium?
Yeah.
So right up there, Alexandra, when she says it's Lisa, I need to see an expression on your face. Oh God, it's Lisa. Of all the people, that's the one person in that group that you're scared of. 'Cause
Okay.
She blows your cover every time. So
Okay.
then the next thing would be, you got Valium. Okay.
Okay.
So just
Okay.
go ahead.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Identify yourself.
It's Lisa. Daisy? It's Lisa.
You got Valium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Daisy. Peace, man. Peace. Come on. I'm sorry for being a bitch. I was a drag. That's for you.
That's Ruby. My dad bought her for me. And this is the Castro convertible.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, it pulls out.
Yeah. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, just right there.
You don't have a tab.
No, I don't.
What about upstairs?
No. Yeah, okay. So what, did you escape or what?
Actually, we're going to Florida.
Oh, Wow.
Um, you have mustard and the chicken.
So, what are you girls gonna do in Florida?
I'm going to be a new Cinderella at Walt Disney new theme park. Susan, gonna be a Snow White. You can come if you want. You can. You can be the Cocker Spaniel who eats the spaghetti. I want to make pancakes in the morning. I want to make pancakes in the morning.
Well, there's a market on the corner, and pans are under the sink, and silverware's in the drawer. So, do you have any money? Do you have some sort of safety net down there? Or people that you know that's down in Florida? Any relatives or friends or anything?
Yeah.
This is for your pancakes. Just please don't make a lot of noise in the morning. I like to sleep late. But I'll just come down when I'm ready. Give me the Valium.
We don't need your daddy's money.
Then just leave it there and give me the fucking Valium.
Ah, what this, huh? What this?
Let go.
Find your new silver?
Get the fuck off of me.
But daddy, huh?
Look at your own arm, asshole.
I'm sick, Daisy. We know that. But here you are in so-called recovery, playing Betty Cocker, cut up like a goddamn virgin. Man, Daisy Cows, I thought you didn't do Valium. Tell
Louder.
me. I thought you didn't do Valium. Tell me, how's the safety net is working out for you? Tell me that you don't take that blade to your skin and put it across and pray for the courage to press down. Tell me how your daddy help you cope with that. Illuminate me.
Don't do sing song, louder.
My father loves me.
I bet. With every inch of his manhood.
Look, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Just please, please be gone in the morning. And you know what? You're just jealous, Lisa, because I got better, because I was released, and because I had a chance at a life.
They didn't release you. You're not better, Daisy. They just give up on you. You call this a life? Taking daddy's money, buying you dollies and your knickknacks, eating his fucking chicken, letting it up like a prize. You changed the scenery, but you didn't fucking change the situation. And the warden makes a household. And everybody knows that he fucks you. What they don't know, and that you like it. You like it. Hey man, it's cool. It's cool. It's okay. It's fine. It's fucking fine. A man is a dick. Is a man a dick? Is a man a chicken? Is it bad? A volume, a spectrum, whatever. Whatever. You like being Miss Rondon? Probably all you ever know. Huh?
Have fun in Florida.
Okay. Your reaction, Alexandra, was really good. Really, really good. Yelena, every time you go into that high range, didn't you know? You've got to stay in this low range.
Okay.
It's not easy because you've got a lot of words, but you liked it. Not you liked it. You liked it. You're nasty. It's
Got
not-
it. So I need to go in a deep throat.
Yeah, you're and you're reading. You're better. But once you go over it, you'll be fine. I know. But don't go high. Don't.
Got it.
Because you have a tendency when you go high, Elena, we lose what you're saying. You're because you go, and the warden comes here and we know that you like it. No, you like it.
Got it.
You're nasty. You're not that. No, you're fan. You're like a arrow going through her heart. Okay? And you're enjoying every minute of hurting her. I mean, the reference, even I'm going to Disneyland and you can come too. You can play the cocker spaniel. Right? Lady and the Tramp. She can play the little cocker spaniel that has sucks the spaghetti from the tramp's mouth. I mean, everything about you is so mean and hateful to this girl because you just hate her. So, and Alexandra, you really, this was good. So we just need to build up the pace at the beginning. It was a little slow, ladies, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Next. Carolyn. Carolyn, I love the little woof, woof. Come on in, Ken. Turn your sound on, Kenneth Fu.
It's on. Okay.
Yay. Your face is kind of getting lightened again.
Oh yeah. It's just this is so
Turn-
people can't tell my real age.
Oh,
These too bright.
Yeah, let me get up my script. Wait a minute, that's so much.
what'd you say, Carolyn?
I wanted to get my script up, so I hope this works.
Well,
Did
take
you
a look, get your script up.
Wait, hold on just a minute. Okay, I have it there.
Camera a little bit, Carolyn, because
Wait, see, I can't see myself right now, but that's okay.
there you go. You're fine now.
Okay.
Is your script?
And I want
I don't see Kenny. I don't know where you are, Kenny. Can you? I don't know. Let's
Can he
see.
say something?
to. Hello.
I see you. But you know,
See me now?
well, you know what? Let me just do it. Last week it worked where I got the script and I saw you on the side. Today, I don't know what to do. I've got the script up and I'm going to look in the camera and react to you. That's all.
Okay.
I'm going to, oh, Kenny,
Yes.
Toni, one thing I didn't realize when we were in the room is that I have to do a physical thing to the mailman. So
Oh,
Kenny, did you see that? Did you read that?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I didn't do that in the room. I didn't see it until now,
Oh, that's fine.
until we were alone. Okay.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna do that. Okay.
okay.
All right. So, okay. Oh my God. Who are you?
Mailman.
Oh God. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Are you all right?
We'll have to amputate. Do you have a saw? Ah, knew I saw it. Ah, page 7. Esmeralda bustier in emerald green satin. Mm.
Are you sure you're a mailman?
Define sure.
Look, I hate to interrupt you, but assuming you're not just some pervert with a mail bag, would you happen to have, or would you happen to know Lucas Hathaway's his forwarding address?
God knows he should have. His mail's been piling up for 2 months. Some very interesting mail, too.
What do you mean interesting?
Interesting postcards. For instance, from this lovehorn soul up in some godforsaken hellhole who keeps sending him these poetic, I mean, really heartbreaking notes. I miss you so much that I.
Those happen to be very personal, extremely private.
Tell me about it, man. I sweat it. So, what's her name?
I could have you arrested.
Winona, wasn't it? Boy, you're not at all the way I pictured you.
Hmm.
Is that the end of the scene?
No.
No. You're not the way I pictured you. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I know I shouldn't have written, but they were postcards. And look, I'm a mailman. I don't have a whole hell lot of excitement in my life, and I apologize. Please.
Fine.
Oh, can I ask you one thing? What part of you ached the most?
Is that scene?
That's the end of the
Yes.
scene.
Okay, this was really a chopped up scene. It just,
Yeah.
To say the least.
what was the physical action you were doing at the beginning, Carolyn?
I was stepping on what happened is he puts his hand through a mail slot in the front door. And
Right.
I stepped on his hand and he howled.
Okay. So, in a situation like that, it's a pretty tough thing for the actors and the actor to do when it's on camera. But Kenny, what you could have done to help her out is stuck your hand forward.
Okay. So I was doing okay. Like
As-
this.
No, we got to see it, Kenny. You're too
Oh, you
low.
can't see it? Okay. Too low?
Yeah.
Oh, so how about now? But it's not this is not natural.
Your hand, Kenny, what's wrong? I'm trying to show you and you're yapping. What?
I can look while you do this.
Take your hand through, and then Carolyn, just slap it.
Oh,
and-
but I can't see him. That's the only thing. But yeah, I know the scene, so that's all right. That's all right. It'll work. It'll work. I'll make it work.
Gotta be able to see him, Carolyn.
Huh?
You have to be able to see him, or you can't. That was part of the problem. There were
Yeah.
gaps and spaces, and
Yeah. Well,
you need to see him. So maybe just read your sides.
yeah. Okay, I'll have to.
Okay,
Okay,
sweetie.
too bad. All right.
Okay. So then the next thing
Hmm.
is, Kenneth, you have to show some sense of humor.
Okay.
It's got to be amputated. Maybe you do this. Oh, it's got to be amputated. I don't know. He's making a joke. The thing that's happening here is that yes, you're bored, but you're screwing with this poor lady.
Uh-huh.
You're having fun with her, so then she feels better. And then you say, I'm a lonely, but and she, oh, okay, fine. And then you get that last dig in, which is, oh, please tell me what part of you aches for him the most.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty low.
Right.
So let's try and pull this together this time, okay?
Okay.
I'd rather you see him and read your sides and not see him. And Kenny, help her.
Okay.
So am I gonna step on his foot, though? You want me to do that?
No, I
No,
just
you don't want me to do that.
told you
Just-
guys what to do at the beginning. He's gonna put his hand through the mailbox and you're gonna slap
slap
it.
him. Okay, good. All right.
Coming through and then, oh, I'm so sorry. That's okay. I think it's gotta be amputated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That we-
Okay.
Otherwise, that was way too slow.
Yeah.
yeah.
The other thing is, Carolyn, when you ask him, could he help you? I think you should maybe feel a little awkward. The address of this other guy, this gentleman.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
that's kind of maybe an awkward question. And Kenneth,
Mm-hmm.
your comeback needs to be much faster of, he's got mail piled up.
Okay.
That's why you were reading his mail.
Okay.
You're not as creepy as you think you are. It's
Okay.
that the guy has either fled town or
Uh-huh.
left completely, and all his mail has piled up by the front door. It's spilling out of the mailbox. And you just picked it up, and that's how you saw these postcards,
Okay.
you know?
Yes.
Mhm.
And I think you're having some fun with her
Okay.
until that end where you say that. Just let me ask you one question, what part of it takes the most? That's mean to do to her at the end,
Yeah.
but it's funny.
Yes.
Before we leave, could I ask you how we could get our script on the screen? And because we did it last week and it worked perfectly, so maybe Andy could help or something again, because it's such a good way for me, but that's okay. Later though.
Andy, can
Yeah.
you help us with that?
Yeah, what are we trying to do?
I have the script in my my Chrome. So when I click on it, I can't see anybody. Okay. So I'm trying to get,
Mhm.
Andy said to minimize,
oh yeah, minimize the script or
Min-
minimize.
No,
minimize
minimize.
Zoom.
Oh, minimize Zoom. Okay, good. Let me try it now. Oh yeah, that couldn't remember. All right. Oh, there it is. We got, thank you. All right. It worked.
I was able to help, and I
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So minimize Zoom. All right, I'll remember that. All right, I'd like to do it do it that way because then I won't look down.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's try it one more time, please, and then I'll put you in your rooms.
One note, quick note,
Okay.
Caroline, when I say, boy, you're not at all the way I pictured you, you have a line,
Okay,
given your
wait.
reading taste, I'm not surprised. Then
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
have to say, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
That's what I was waiting for. That's why it's paused for such a long time.
Yeah, there were long pauses.
Wait,
through-
God knows
Yeah,
what I
because
feel.
of waiting for, I said, do you have to say something? Tell me. And then bang.
Wait a minute, where is that? Where, I'm sorry, what page is that, Kenny?
That's a second page, or you want to say page 11.
Okay, good.
No, sorry. It's page 12.
Page 12. Ah, that's why. All
So
right.
I could have you arrested. Oh, Fiona, wasn't it?
Oh,
Boy,
that's right. Yeah,
oh,
okay.
yeah. Found it? All right.
Okay, but for all of you, including you, Kenneth,
Yes.
that can happen on a set.
Yes.
That's why I'm teaching you improv. Keep
right.
going until Carolyn cuts you off. And if she doesn't cut you off, go to the next line.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because that will happen a lot on a set.
Yeah.
You don't want to wait. You just keep going.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Slap his hand, Carolyn
I don't see him on the screen. I see you.
and Kenny. Like, so you come on screen.
Okay. I'm reaching in my hand.
Ah. Who are you?
Mailman.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
No, we have to amputate. Do you have a saw? Ah, knew I saw it. Page 7. The Esmeralda bustier in emerald green satin.
You sure you're a mailman?
If I'm sure.
Look, I hate to interrupt you, but assuming you're not a pervert with a mailbag, would you happen to know if Lucas Hathaway left a forwarding address?
God knows he should have. Mail's been piling up for 2 months. Some very interesting mail, too.
What do you mean interesting?
Interesting postcards. For instance, from this Lovehorn soul up in some godforsaken hellhole who keeps sending these poetic, really heartbreaking notes. I miss you so much that I ate. Oops.
Those happen to be very personal, extremely private.
Tell me about it, man. I sweated. So, what's her name?
I could have you arrested.
Winona, wasn't it? Boy, you're not at all the way I pictured you.
Given your reading taste, I'm not surprised.
I'm so sorry. Look, I know I shouldn't have written, but they were postcards. And look, I'm a mailman. I don't have a lot of excitement going on in my life, and I apologize. Please.
Fine.
Can I just ask you one more thing? What part of you ate the most?
Good. Okay, just 2 notes. When you go in there, Kenny,
Yes.
you need to say, because we're not physically seeing it, when you're picking up one of her magazines that she ordered. Oh, say it. Oh, look at this. Esmeralda and the Green Bustier. You're reading one of those magazines that
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret that she orders. Thank you, Carolyn. That she orders from. Okay, that's very important.
Okay.
If you need to add dialogue, oh, this fell out of the mailbox. Let's see. Page 7. Esmeralda in her green bustier. That's got you interested.
Okay.
See that? Okay. So add and Kenneth, I think the problem here is you're playing it like you know it's her. You don't know it's her until you have an idea it's her. Until so your line, so do you see? It's discovery there.
Okay.
Toni, do you know, excuse me, do you know what this is about? Have you seen this particular script, the whole script?
No.
Or the movie?
No, I'm so sorry, Carolyn.
Okay, no, the reason why I'm saying it is because
I think they get together.
there's something in the beginning, if you can read it. They smile. Okay, the scene blurs, then comes into focus again, this time framed in a circle. From somewhere not too far away, somebody is watching them through a high-powered telescope. There's something very spooky going on here, and I don't know if it means that the mailman is watching her from I don't know if he's the character that's watching.
I don't think he's watching her.
Huh?
I don't think the mailman's watching you.
Oh, okay.
I think the guy who's disappeared on you.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you for your
watching
input.
you.
That's very important. Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put you guys all, come back. I'm going to put you all in the breakout rooms. They're all open. Alexandra and Yelena, you're in room 1. Room 2 is Carolyn and Kenneth. Room 3 is Andy and Indra. Room 4 is Alyssa and Eamon. I'm opening all the rooms. Please go into your rooms. I'll give you till 9:30. It gives you 15 minutes to work together.
I'm going to my room.
Carolyn, you're in room 2, honey.
Okay. Oh, I see. Good. It's there. Good. One.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, awesome. My phone work. My things work because every time when I flip in between like a break room and the main room, my phone sometimes doesn't switch.
You know, I just gave headphones to Royce, but I don't know how to pair it with his computer.
It's a Bluetooth, right?
Yeah.
Go into settings. That's the only thing that I
Yeah.
know. Go into settings and it will, and then you'll see devices.
Mhm.
Bluetooth, yeah, you go into Bluetooth, right? You're right.
Okay, I'll do that right after this. All
And
right.
make sure his phones are on.
Oh,
Turn
that,
on. Turn on.
Let
When
me
you
tell
start
him
going
real
through the
quick.
setting.
Let me tell him that real quick.
that's funny.
Royce? Thank you. That helped a lot. Because I couldn't figure out, I did it on my machine, but then I couldn't figure out how to do it on his. They were too uncomfortable for me to wear. Okay, so let's start out who was first. The first one
Thank-
was,
Wait, Kenny? Uh-oh, where's Kenny? I think Kenny, what happened to Kenny? He left for a
right
moment.
here.
I think he mentioned that he had to leave early. Kenny, did you mention you had to leave
Ah,
early?
yes. So can we go second or?
Oh, you guys go first then.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, God willing. Okay. All right, let's see.
Yeah, got some deadline tomorrow. So sorry.
Okay, you don't, not a
Now, wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on. I've got to minimize you.
minimize.
And then,
It come up, just snap.
no,
press
no,
on
no.
it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It didn't work. All right. It worked before. How did I do that?
Did you minimize Zoom?
I minimize Zoom. Okay, wait just a sec. I have my script, but wait a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Kenneth, you have to say something first
Oh, that's what it is.
so she can
Kenny?
see.
Talk to me, Kenny.
Kenny,
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm grabbing something. Okay.
all right,
Okay.
here we go.
Right.
Got it.
Okay.
But you have to make a sound effect first, like
No, we got it. We got it. Where's Kenny? Kenny, where are you?
I'm
Gotta
here.
see him. Okay, good. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Well, Kenny, show me your face. I don't see it now.
I'll come. Can you see me now?
Now I see you. I see you now.
Okay.
Ah,
Ah,
who are you?
mailman.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
We'll have to amputate. Do you have a saw? Ha! Victoria's Secret. Knew I saw it. Page 7. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, it's Esmeralda Bustier in emerald green satin.
Are you sure you're a mailman? Are you sure you're a mailman?
Fine, sure.
Look, I hate to interrupt you. But if you're not a pervert with a mail bag, I just need to know if Lucas Hathaway has left a forwarding address.
God knows he should have. His mail's been piling up for 2 months. Some very interesting mail, too.
What do you mean by interesting?
Interesting postcards. For instance, from this lovelorn soul up in, I don't know, some godforsaken hellhole who keeps sending in those poetic, I mean, really heartbreaking notes. I miss you so much that I ate. Oh, oops.
Those happen to be very personal, very private.
Tell me about it, man. I sweat it. So, what's her name?
Should have you arrested.
Fiona, wasn't it? Boy, you're not at all the way I pictured you.
Given your reading taste, I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry. Look, I know I shouldn't have written, but there were postcards. And look, I'm a mailman. I don't have a whole lot of excitement in my life, and I apologize, really. Please.
Fine.
Oh, can I just ask you one thing? What part of you ate the most?
Carolyn, that was hysterical.
What was nice is I didn't step on my dog. I kept on stepping on him during the rehearsal in the room. Oh,
That's
God.
great. That's just where that should have gone. That was so good.
This
Thank you.
must be a comedy.
uh, Thank you, Kenneth. All right, go do your work. I'll see you next week, okay?
I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Kenny. Thank you.
Bye.
God, that was hysterical, Carolyn. Good work.
It was fun. It was fun to do.
Oh, the look on your face was priceless. It was just so good. All right, next.
Okay, let me get out of here now. I've got to come up.
Oh, God, that was funny.
All right, let me get out of here.
And Eamon,
Wait,
you
let me
just go down to the bottom and press on video.
press on video. Oh, you know that. Wait a minute. Let me get
Video. Put the X through the video, honey.
exit minimize video. Oh, okay, then I can work it. All right. Sorry. I'm very sorry.
There you go, sweetheart. All right, here we go.
You can't force your way in here.
For Christ's sake, Anne, this is so bloody undignified.
Please, I'm not alone. Mother's in her room.
No, she's not. I saw her go out just past noon. And Trina, I've been waiting hours for that bastard Boylan to leave. Where is he?
He's got a girlfriend in the building.
Do you care?
I just didn't expect to have to spend the evening alone.
Well, now you don't.
Peter, sit down, Peter. I want to talk to you.
Okay, I want to talk to you too.
Now, Peter, this has got to stop. You know that. You are a very intelligent boy. You're even a rather sensitive boy. You have a kind of natural authority that is
Very unusual.
very unusual in a
In a lad of my years.
in a lad of your. Don't mock me. Now, Peter, since you are intelligent and sensitive, you must have some small
Insight?
yes, some small insight into my position, my feelings. It must be obvious, at least I hope it is, that I am a respectable woman. I mean, I know what happened in Greece. Nevertheless,
May I speak now? By the time I was 10, I'd had 4 passports. My mother buzzed around a lot, and I'll say this for her. She was always ready to yank me along with her. I wasn't left to the servants. My old man's kind of a standard son of a bitch, and my mother,
oh, Peter, I'm sure I remind you of your mother. You may not have been conscious of it, but
I've never known a woman who reminded me less of my mother.
huh?
You know who reminds me of my mother? Trina reminds me of my mother.
Oh, God.
All I'm trying to say is that I'm only 22,
I know.
but I've been around. I've had my quota of girls and their mothers.
Do you spare the grannies?
You're an astonishingly unsophisticated woman, you know. Very middle class.
You are ridiculous.
You're smiling. That's the first time you've really smiled at me. Do you like for me to be ridiculous? It's easy.
Peter, I don't know what to say. I'm very touched and absolutely horrified.
Why?
Because I had no idea. Peter, I cannot let you come here again.
I think you're right about that. We'll take an apartment.
Peter, I want you to go now.
No, that's not what you want.
I mean it.
In all the hoo-ha around here, I think I forgot to tell you that I am in love with you.
I'm very honored and terribly flattered. But Peter, for you to be in love with me just isn't convenient. You can't just fling yourself into my life like some crazy sit. Every time I move, I have to step over you. You're upsetting things. My life has a certain balance and harmony.
You'd be better off with a little chaos.
Well, you certainly provide that.
It's the youth bit. Spontaneity. Say what you mean what you feel. Pow, action now. You'll learn to love it.
No, I won't. Don't you understand? I've had all that pow action now business. What I want is pow tranquility now.
How about trying for dead?
I mean it.
I don't believe you.
Then believe this. I am not attracted to young boys. Not you, not any.
Lady, that is a lie. I don't know about anybody else, but you are certainly attracted to me. Why can't you be honest? What are you so frightened of?
It's horrible.
What is?
Falling all over a young man.
But you're not falling all over me.
Not yet.
Well, that was honest.
I am not in love with you.
You don't know whether you are or not. You haven't given yourself a chance. You're so spooked by the idea of what people will think. Think you can't think yourself, Anne. Who are all these people whose opinions count so much? Your mother, your daughter, Mayor Lindsay? Your mother is charming, but she wouldn't care if I was still in short pants as long as she hooks up with the Hohenhausers.
Why, you arrogant.
As for Trina,
Please go.
you're a beautiful and desirable woman. I love you, Anne. Let me love you.
Oh God, it's my mother.
Good, that was good. See, you can play romantic, Eamon.
Yeah.
That was good. And Alyssa, that was much better. You know, if we had more time, I'd tweak it more, but it was good.
Thanks.
This is
Yeah.
good for you, Eamon. We're getting you now out of your comfort zone
Yeah.
into even more extensive stuff. And
Mm.
same to Alyssa. Good work, guys.
Thanks. Thanks for the notes.
Yeah.
Indra. Ande.
So we will improvise a little bit as you suggested, Toni.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Sarah, come here for a sec.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, okay? Sometimes certain things need to be said, and in those instances, being an asshole comes in handy. You know?
You've been an asshole for many years. It doesn't change anything.
What?
Just leave me alone.
What are you talking about? Don't you want to get in bed and have sex?
Just leave me alone. No, I don't want to have sex with you. That's over. I think, well, I'm done with you.
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about, it's been 7 years that I've been waiting for you. I want you to be my boyfriend, not that asshole, you know. I want you to act as a boyfriend, to take care of me, take care to the, you know, bring you take me to the movie or restaurant, to buy me some ice cream with a cone or things like that. Someone I can say to my mom, yes, he's my boyfriend, not this guy you just happened to have sex with me 7 years ago because he was too drunk to realize that he was looking for my best friend, and it just happened that way it was me, and he was too drunk to realize this. And since nothing had changed. I'm done.
Sarah, that was a long time ago. I was young.
Yeah, so I was also.
Yeah, my dad just left my mom.
This is all the excuses that you have.
I was angry. Okay? I was angry at my dad. I was angry at fucking Ben.
But nothing can change for the last 7 years. You still this asshole. He didn't even know what all you did to me. It's okay, just leave me alone. I'm done. Want to move on.
That was good. It was very powerful. It was powerful. Really
Thank
good,
you.
good work, Indra. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Really?
She really loves
Thank you.
Yeah, it really does. And Andy, even though you didn't have a lot of dialogue, your reaction was really nice. It was very honest. You know,
I think the improv definitely helped.
yes, yes, it did. But we can't always improvise, but at least you've got it in your head. So all that information's going on, of what you're feeling. And I could see it in your face that you were confused. You didn't get it. What's wrong with her? She's talking 7 years ago. You just never got it. It was good. Good work.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry. Sure.
Hold on. I need to do the trick. Okay. 1 second.
Yep.
Okay. I am. Hello? Hello?
Identify yourself.
It's Lisa. Daisy? It's Lisa.
You got Valium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Daisy. Peace, man. Peace. Come on. I'm sorry for being a bitch. I was a drug. That's for you.
That's Ruby. My dad brought her for me. And this is Castro convertible.
Oh,
It pulls out.
yeah. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, just right there.
You don't have a tab.
No, I don't.
What about upstairs?
No. Yeah. Okay. So what did you escape or what?
Actually, we're going to Florida.
Oh, wow.
All you have is a mustard and your chicken.
So, what are you girls gonna do in Florida?
I'm going to be a new Cinderella at Walt Disney's new theme park. Susan gonna be white snow. And, you can come too. If you want. You can. You can be the cocker spaniel that eats spaghetti. I want to make pancake. In the morning, I want to make pancakes.
Well, there's a market on the corner, and I've got pans that are under the sink and silverware's in the drawer just there. Do you have any money? Well, I mean, do you have any sort of safety net down there? You know, people that you know that are down in Florida? Any relatives? Is there anything?
Yeah,
This is for your pancakes. Just please don't make a lot of noise because I like to sleep in late. And I'll just come down when I'm ready. Give me the Valium.
we don't need your daddy's money.
Then just leave it here and just give me the fucking Valium.
What this, huh? What this?
Let go.
Trying to out your new silverware?
Just get the fuck off of me.
Less appealing for daddy, huh?
Just look at your own arm, asshole.
I'm sick, Daisy. We know that. But here you are in so-called recovery, playing Betty Crocker, cut up like a goddamn virgin ham. Help me understand, Daisy. 'Cause I thought you don't do Valium. Tell me, how the safety net is working out for you? Tell me that you don't take that blade and drag it across your skin and praying for courage to press down. Tell me how your daddy helped you cope with that. Illuminate me.
My father loves me.
I bet, with every inch of his manhood.
Like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Just please, please be gone when the morning comes. And you know what? You're just jealous, Lisa, because I got better, because I was released, and because I had a chance at a life.
They didn't release you because you're better, Daisy. They just give up. You call this life? Taking daddy's money, buying your dollies and knickknacks, and eating this fucking chicken. Betting up like a prize fucking heifer. Warden makes a house call. You didn't change nothing. The only thing, you might be changing the situation, but it's still there. And everybody knows that he fucks you. What they don't know is that you like it. You like it. Hey man, it's cool. It's okay. It's fine. It's fucking fine. A man is a dick. Is a man a dick? Is a man a chicken? Is a dad? Is a Valium? A Spectrum? Whatever, huh? Whatever. You like being Miss Rodhan? Probably all you ever know, huh?
Have fun in Florida.
Good. Very powerful. The only comment I would make, and it's just being, real pushy, is it needed to be speeded up, Yelena. You really felt it. And I could feel you feeling it so powerfully, but it lagged down. It's got to be faster at it. But that's, again, you're fighting against another language. And that's not easy. I couldn't do it at all. I mean, you did it great. So, but it's a great part for you. And Alexandra, you did a great job. You really listened, you really responded. I could feel all the hurt coming from you and the confusion. And,
Thank you.
An interesting scene.
Yeah.
Yelena, I think that in many ways, I may have kind of led you a little bit astray by saying you're the bad person. Because in reality, you're the sick person, not bad. I never want anyone of you guys to ever play the end result, a bad, good. Those are bad things to say. You're, Yelena, you're an interesting, because in that speech you say a man is a spectrum, he's a chicken. You're actually telling us a little bit about your life. Elena, do you know what I mean? I can't hear you. Yelena, your sound went off.
Yeah. No, I got it. Oh, you cannot hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Shoot.
Hello, Yelena.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
fine.
okay. It just sometimes my I do not know what's going on sometimes with my thing.
But I mean,
Hello.
but I mean, you're
I think I lost everybody.
no, we're here. Yelena, what do you say?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, you guys back. For some reason, everything went by wire.
Okay, so the only thing I was going to say to you is that you want to say to you is that you want to. Now it's really weird. I'm hearing myself echo, but let's leave to really self echo. Sleep really. You're you're in. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
I, uh,
It's coming in broken.
Yeah.
okay, so no, it finally works. It finally works.
Okay. Thank you, Alyssa, for saying. She said you're picking up. Okay. Good work. I just, for all of you, come back. Everybody come back. You never want to play what we call a result direction. A result direction is when a director walks up to you, and it's happened to me many, many times on a set. One of the times it happened to me, Michelle Lee was directing me on Knots Landing, which was a soap. And she gave me a direction that was an interesting direction. She said, "Darlene, it's deadly. Liven it up." And it was really good she said it that way to me, because if a result direction is usually a word like be funny, make her happier, she's dreamy, she's lucky, those are called result directions, because how do you play happy? How do you play sad? How do you play wronged? You can't. You have to say, I feel sad because today my dog got run over, or I'm happy because someone told me how beautiful I look. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to make it up. Does that, so if someone, I always say to people, and I say it to myself as well, and to all of you, never judge your character. And I unfortunately had said to you, Yelena, she's very wicked. She's very bad. But I don't think she knows she's bad. She just says, I'm screwed up like you.
I think, yeah, I think it's what I took it when you said you need to rub it in. I think that's what I take it. That's what I was using as my propeller in the scene
And
to
you-
rub it in.
But you rubbed it in good, but just a little too slow.
Got it.
The pacing, we always have to remember, we have to do it within a pacing, within, so you rubbed it in very well. I just, if I had it you again, I would just speed you up more. That's all. That's all I was trying to say, because you did a
Got it.
really good job. In fact, you all did a really good job tonight. It was Carolyn, although Carolyn broke my heart with her ending, just really made me laugh. I'm sorry, that
Those are, yeah,
good laugh tonight, and that was a great laugh. Very good. And Andy, you listened very well. Indra, you look so pretty on tonight. Yelena, you did a great job. Eamon got romantic, which I'm thrilled to see. Alicia played a whole different kind of character for her, which I loved. And Alexandra, you really listened and was wonderful in the scene.
Thank you.
So everybody did good, even Kenny, who's not here. So I will see you next week. I will send your stuff to you. And next week is our last class, is it not? It's
Yep.
our sixth class. So
Wow.
I'd like to keep going. So let me know, those of you who still want to keep going. I kind of like to keep it like this. I don't want to get.
Oh my God, look at that.
The only thing, Indra, you know who I'd like to ask from the class is Julie.
Yeah,
And-
Julie.
Yeah, the other lawyer. I think she's really a good actress.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's
Yeah, really good.
very good. She's
Yeah.
funny, she's good now.
Yeah,
I'm impressed, yeah. I like her.
yeah. So just let me know, next week, okay?
Okay.
Much love to you.
To you also.
Bye.
Babes.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.